YouTube? Welcome back to the Kupo Key Gamer. I'm Marco, and today we think Aqua did not get Norted. So, hear us out here, fam. Our theory here at Kupo is Aqua actually did not get Norted. Let's really take a look at all of the evidence that has been brought to light during this E3 so far. Now let's take a good old dive straight into the heart of this darkness matter. So there's been some very interesting things said by Square Enix reps or Tetsuya Nomura himself during the fallout of this monumental, earth-shattering trailer. The first interesting point brought up during this E3 comes from IGN talking to a Square Enix rep. In this interview, an IGN reporter asked the Square Enix rep vaguely about the fate of Aqua. The Square Enix rep then began to explain the story of Aqua, and more importantly, began to explain that Aqua was dealing with corruption from darkness. Now, to use the word corrupted is very, very interesting. Corrupted is very different than possessed, which we've seen in many Kingdom Hearts situations with Xehanort trying to get the bodies of multiple characters in the Kingdom Hearts series. So with that being said, keep that in mind, because we're going to come back to this point. Now let's take a hop, skip, and a jump over to Nomura's statements during this E3. In an interview with Game Informer, Nomura was on the record for saying that he was very surprised that the community was surprised that Aqua fell to darkness. So Nomura told Game Informer that he was very shocked that the KH community was more surprised with Aqua falling to darkness than the reveal of Frozen. He seemed very like, yeah, what did y'all expect? Like, she's been like in the realm of darkness for so long. What did you think was gonna happen? He also, to no surprise, was very vague about his description of what happened to Aqua in the realm of darkness. Now once again, this is not too surprising that he didn't go into detail about what's been going on with Aqua. But it's also very interesting that he did not bring up Xehanort in any capacity being connected to Aqua during her transition to darkness. The wording Nomura chose was fallen to darkness, not fallen to Xehanort. Now that right there is very, very important. Aqua is truly one of the most powerful characters in the Kingdom Hearts series, next to Xehanort and Riku. And I want to say Sora just because the way that he lost in Dream Drop Distance was kind of like, you know, a technical loss because he got like triple teamed alone. And, you know, Yen Sid was just fucking useless. With that being said, Aqua has been wandering the realm of darkness alone for well over a decade now. There's some evidence as well that points to Aqua, as well as being alone in the realm of darkness, she very well also could have lost the Master Defender between the times that we've seen in 0.2 and Kingdom Hearts 3. If she has lost the Master Defender during her time in the realm of darkness, then this means Aqua was truly defenseless and alone, wandering the dark realm to fend for herself. So let's take all of this in, and also keep in mind, Square, and especially Nomura, love to mess with the Kingdom Hearts fans' perceptions of what the fuck is actually going on in Kingdom Hearts. This seems way too easily given to us that Aqua is a vessel of Xehanort. I think it's much, much more possible that in Aqua's travels through the realm of darkness, she simply has been in there way too long and has started to just become saturated with the darkness surrounding her. This almost like dark saturation sickness I feel is a lot more likely in Aqua's character to happen than her falling directly to Xehanort. If this is the case, Aqua might be one of the only true characters to have complete control over the darkness while also keeping her sanity. One of the only other characters that comes to mind for me that has this ability is Master Xehanort himself. The reason why I'm saying that Aqua has more control over the darkness, so to say, than Riku possibly, is because Riku's dark problems originated and continued to happen for much different reasons than we've been shown with Aqua, at least so far. Riku's dark problems started because he literally had no reserves and no true understanding of how the darkness really can mess you up. In Kingdom Hearts 1, he had no quarrels, no problems whatsoever, accepting the darkness into his heart at every turn. Aqua, on the other hand, has a completely different connection to darkness. Aqua, since we've known her, has completely fought against the darkness. Aqua, at every turn, as far as we've seen, has fought the darkness and has seen it to be her enemy. She's seen her friends struggle with darkness trying to take a hold over their hearts. She's also experienced her master falling to the power of darkness. And on top of all of this, she knows firsthand that Xehanort is definitely not looking out for her or any of her allies' best interests. With that being said about how Aqua has perceived the darkness and has fought against it, I really find it hard to believe that Aqua would strike a deal with Xehanort, at least knowingly, that would result in her body being possessed by Xehanort. There are also a couple other very interesting points I feel need to be pointed out about how Dark Aqua is very different than a Xehanort possessed Aqua. Aqua's voice, for an example, did not seem to have any alterations like we've seen with like Terranort or whenever Ven got possessed by Vanitas. And let's not forget how Riku's voice changed during his time being possessed truly by Xehanort. Aqua did not have any voice alterations to suggest that she was possessed by Xehanort. Aqua also was able to distinguish that Mickey was there and that there had been time since her and Mickey last met. She still seemed to have her free will and the ability to speak for herself. Now, once again, this is a theory, and we've really only heard maybe like 2 or 3 lines max from this Dark Aqua, but in those lines, she seemed to be able to recognize them as allies. So in conclusion, I really think Aqua's dark problems are happening because she's just simply been around darkness way too long. Like, once again, very, very theorized theory. Yeah. Now's the time for the comment shout out of the day. Do you think Aqua actually got Norted, or do you think this dark problem she's having is that of her own darkness? Let us know in the comments below. If you like what you saw here today, feel free to like, subscribe, and flick that notification bell for all the things coming at you from Kupo. Links to our social media will be in the description below, so feel free to check us out on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for stopping by our cozy little nook of the internet. I'm Marco, this is the Kupo Key Gamer. It's been so real, and we'll see you next time.